where I felt, nahin, it just was not as great as I thought it would be.
We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no! That's hell no!
Here are the top 5 reasons I think you should watch Dhurandhar if you haven't already. And if you have, man, mad respect, because you're one of us twin. We gang. I think if you watch the movie, you're a good person.
Daddy, chill.
I was waiting for the movie to come out, like when the first look sort of dropped, the cast poster dropped. It was a grid sort of poster that dropped, and just seeing those 6 people with Aditya Dhar being the director and the creator of this is one of his passion projects. I really appreciate him for whatever he did with the thing, and he completely nailed it. I mean, man, kudos to you, and I'm so proud of each and every single person here. This movie also marked the comeback for Ranveer Singh. Like, he couldn't have asked for a better comeback than this. He was great in his role. People are not talking about him enough because obviously he was a spy and he had to be around the bush and not be like Akshay Khanna's character. And also, damn, Akshay Khanna is getting all the love he deserved. I think 2025 year was his year, not mine though. I had a bad 2025, but let's not talk about it.
Stop it. Get some help.
This was his second stint in Hindi cinema, and he got his overdue.
Shawty blowing bubbles in the area. Come and hold me down, bitch, while I'm rubbing on your hair, yeah. She said that she loved me, and I know she really cared, but
he deserves every single bit of the appreciation he's getting. And yeah, I'm really proud of everyone. I don't know why do I feel like they were my close friends and now they're getting recognition. I'm so proud of them because I've seen them from the, it's from the rags to riches sort of story, and I feel like they're my close friends, but they're not. Damn, they don't even know I exist. But I'm so happy for each and every person involved in the cast. R. Madhavan nailed the role. So did Sanjay Dutt. He was great in his role. Damn. And then yeah, I don't see people talking about Arjun Rampal enough online, and that is, I do get it, because his screen time wasn't as much as Akshay Khanna's, which is understandable because this movie, this part 1, covered Akshay Khanna's arc and Sanjay Dutt's arc more. Oh boy, I couldn't even look him in the eye because of how menacing his look was. He really showed that he can nail villain roles after Ravan. I mean, I think I was 9 years old when Ravan came out. 9 or 8 years old. I don't remember. He did show his potential as an antagonist, and then more and more directors and producers should sign him up for the next projects that they have in their mind. But Arjun Rampal, man, he was a menace in the movie. I just could not watch the scenes that were his highlight of the movie because it was so just stomach churning, because every time you saw him on the screen, I mean, you couldn't look him in the eye because he's so devastatingly, like, has this dreadful look. Man, he's scary. That's it. That's it. That is, was not able to. I didn't watch the entire thing because I was physically not able to watch it. It just breaks my heart to even acknowledge that this was all real. This thing, like this cruel, inhumane treatment, is actually what our soldiers go through and have went through. Really appreciate Aditya Dhar for being unabashedly true to his craft and showing the gruesome truth of what our soldiers go through. Yeah, I have mad respect for all of our soldiers. I can't even and I thank Aditya Dhar for making us appreciate our army more, not taking them for granted, not taking our lives for granted, and making sure we are thanking the people who are there on the borders, our people who are protecting us, all of us, crores of us, every single day showing up on gruesome terrain. Okay, now let's jump to the next part. The casting was great and everything was great. I really liked how the entire movie was broken into the chapters sort of framework, because I wouldn't be able to watch it in a linear format. I think it was whoever's idea it was to break it in chapters was because that kept me sort of, and also I have a attention span of a 5-year old because
That kept me sort of, and also I have a attention span of a 5-year old.
so to make me sit, like if I am able to watch the entire movie without getting bored, without leaving my seat even for 1 second, that means they've cooked something, right? Because I am the sort of person who gets bored of things in a snap of a finger. I just, if you're showing me something and like I'm 10 seconds in and I don't like it, I will just leave, then not watch it ever again. But I was able to sit through this 3 hours and 40 minute saga, and there was not even a single moment when I felt like, oh, it's getting boring. They had me hooked, and that means it was a great movie. It was a great film. I really loved the score. Salam to Shashwat Sachdeva, who is the mega mind behind this score. Beautiful score. I think after Sayyara was a romantic score, right? And I loved the Sayyara score. Like there was not even a single miss, and so was this. The rendition of old Bollywood music was great. I think that was the best way to relive that era through music of that era. And yeah, and then just mixing and matching with English lyrics, that did the work for me, and I enjoyed it. Like I was bouncing the half of the time because the score was too engaging, and I loved the last scene. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but the last scene when the title track starts to hit, that was it. I was like, damn. The fight scenes and the gruesome and the gory nature of the movie, I loved it because one, it was done so well. That's why I love it. Those who have watched Kill, it came out in 2023, stars Lakshay and Raghav Juyal. Those who have not watched Kill, what are you doing? Watch it, because I think it has one of the best choreographed fighting scenes. Yeah, it's just too good. Like there's not even a single miss in the entire run, and the movie is not that long, so you can really watch it, and it's very interesting. I also watched that movie with my sister. It was a great experience, and the title drop of Kill was, and I think after Kill, Dhurandhar is one of those movies which did it for me. I think Kill was where I thought they can't do it better than, like they can obviously do it better than this, but no one has ever done it like this. But then Dhurandhar came in and I was like, oh, someone else got that mind too. And if you want me to mention the gory scene, it was with Arjun Rampal, and it was in the trailer as well, him needling the skin of an Indian soldier. And yeah, I think people who, if there's anyone out there who's appreciating that scene in a way, not the craft aspect of it, but how Sigma Arjun Rampal is, I think there's a need for self-introspection there. Okay, this was it. And I also liked how the timelines were consistent, all of the attacks that had happened, and me being a history freak, I knew all of those events that showed up in the movie, and I really liked how they did it. There were few hit and misses in the scenes, in the dialogue delivery that I felt, and I think talking about it would ruin it for you, so yeah, you should watch it. Few scenes where I felt nahin, it just was not as great as I thought it would be. And I think once you watch it, you can ask me in the comment and I will just reply to your comment by referring to that particular scene. And also, let's talk about the last thing that I have a problem with, and that was with the casting of Sara Arjun. I think Sara Arjun, she started off as a child actor. She's a great actor, okay, and I think she nailed her role. It was all one could have asked for, but I didn't like the age gap aspect. I mean, they could have cast someone like Alia for the role. At the end of the day, they wanted someone with a baby face, and I think an actress like Alia would have sufficed. See, I'm using Alia here as an example. I'm not saying cast Alia, but I'm saying that she has a baby face and she can pull off looking like a 19-year-old without being a 19-year-old. So it's not creepy and is satisfying what the script asks for, is what I'm seeing. But I wish Sara Arjun gets great roles ahead in her career. I can go on and on about this thing, but I would just keep it short because the video would get so long and I don't want to just speak about it. Like, it's just a small part of the video, not the entire video, okay? And then, yeah, what else is there? I think I've talked about almost everything that I needed to talk about. The movie is great. Everyone did a great job. Those who have not watched it, please go watch it. Please appreciate cinema the way it needs to be appreciated. Those who complain about there not being enough good Hindi movies, this is the good Hindi movie that you would want to watch in the theaters. So don't regret it. It's still, I think it would have a good run in the theater. So while it is there, go watch it. Take your family. There's no inappropriate scenes, but yeah, 18 plus movie, provided the language used and the violence involved. So yeah, don't take your kids to the movie, but your friends, you can go with your friends and watch this movie. It was a great experience. And part 2 comes in March 2026. I'm not sure, but whenever it'll come, I'll make sure I'll go watch it in theaters, because man, I have respect for Aditya sir. Like, I feel like I'm a part of their group, and then we have made this. I have not made this project, but I was pumped about this project when the project was announced. So I was looking forward to it for a long time. And now that it's finally out, I've watched the movie. I watched it, I think the movie came on 5th and I watched it on 7th or something, 7th or 8th. Yes, and if anyone was, I know no one will watch my video, but anyone who has made this movie and is watching my video, I have immense respect for you. You have, this is sort of this is the type of movie that I look forward to. This is the type of project that I look forward to, and I want Bollywood to come up with these sort of projects like this, like Sanyara, which was a refreshing breeze of romantic movies in Hindi cinema, so pure. I know I'm talking about other movies here, but I'm just drawing parallels between. I don't know if you can see my vision. Yeah, and that was it. That was my review. I think I've talked a lot. And go and watch it. Love you. Bye. I just got back from the gym, and as you can tell, I'm out of breath. Actually, I'm out of breath most of the time. Okay, let's not go there. Let's talk about the real stuff. I was editing the video first 5 minutes, and I realized that I am not talking about movie / cinema at all, let alone talk about Dhurandhar. The things that I'm talking about are not even related to movies, borderline. Like, how would it be related to the movie if it's not related to the superset? But oh my god, this is me testifying against me that I do have, or like in favor of me, that I do have an attention span of a 5-year-old. It is, I had recorded this 30-minute long footage, and I just got like valuable stuff that I could gauge from the entire 30-minute video of me blabbering about random stuff. Was a 5-minute video. Oh my god, what is wrong with me, and why? I am not talking about movies at all, let alone talk about Dhurandhar. Every single thing that I'm talking about is not even related to politics, movies. I'm just blabbering random stuff. How? What? I need help. What? Don't even get me started on the amount of times I had to pause the video because I'm halfway and I realized I'm not even talking about the movie. I'm not even talking about the subject of the video. If I had a nickel for every time I had to pause the video because I am deflecting from the subject, I would have 1,000 nickels. And that is a lot.